Hey folks, GHondo here, and welcome back to Captive Industry. This is episode 71. In the last episode, we got our basic robotics going, so now we have mainframe computers, and some of our assemblers here are have been upgraded to the Robotic Assembler. I'm picking this one specifically. There was a bit of a confusion yesterday. This one somehow lost its recipe, and when I clicked it back on, I clicked the wrong one. I don't want vehicle parts there. This should be absolutely mechanical parts. Specifically the iron version, if I can find it. Oh, do you not allow me to do the iron version anymore? Maybe that's why it wouldn't work. Okay, was not aware of that. Anyway, that's fine. We'll do it in steel. It's not a big deal. Either way, I accidentally created a bunch of vehicle parts which we do not want. And the reason I know this right off the bat is I noticed this was slipping, so before I started recording, just now I checked here and saw we have no mechanical parts, so. This here is a bit of a lie because they're all here doing the white maintenance parts. So we have to remember that we actually have a lot less of these and these than it looks like, so it's a bit tricky. I have too many computers. Oh, because I don't have enough power to keep these running. Right. Well, that was the other thing we started yesterday, is I started researching into uranium to lead us towards nuclear power. Way over here. So. And by now, our ship should have been back, and we should have some, yes, actually a fair bit of uranium ore already. As I set the ship up for a shiny uranium mine. I may need to upgrade it at some point, don't know, but we won't worry about it for right now. I am really considering making this a bigger one. Really considering it. I probably should while I'm sitting here thinking about it. You were loose storage. I mean, it does kind of fit here, not like real well, but yeah, I'm gonna do it. I should have just done this in the first place, but oh well, that's okay. Oh, it's one square too close to the trading dock. Well, I'm definitely not moving the trading dock, but I could move this pipe so we can go down a little bit further. That would be reasonable. Actually, that's just wastewater when it's not being reprocessed, so that's low priority anyway. And we can move this down a square, and now we should be able to fit this in once this is out of the way. There you go. Okay. So we're just going to do that, and that'll be fine. Okay. So yes, I should have just done that in the first place yesterday, but that's fine. Yeah, you already have the next pile of it. And not really all that much. Is that because it's... yeah, okay, so I probably am going to have to upgrade it. Might as well get that going before it becomes a problem. It's only 440 red parts. Maybe we'll wait. I've completely drained them building this, so maybe we'll just wait. But you are building at speed, right? Or at least you would be if this could keep up with you. Okay. But yeah, you're definitely running at speed. There's no question of that, so. But of course we use some white parts for some of those other things, so it's currently being split, so it's just going to have to be a patience thing again. But while that's doing that, why don't we have a look at how this actually works. Ultimately, we're going to want this nuclear reactor. It's going to want 80 workers. Okay. Storage building for uranium rods and spent fuel. Yes, all that stuff is covered in here, I assume. Alright, so we'll need an enrichment plant. Oh, that's something else. Hang on. How does this actually start? Okay. So we crush uranium into crushed uranium. That part's fine. We settle that, much like we did with the gold. And we'll get more slurry and then this yellow cake stuff. Meanwhile, we also need to then run it through to get hydrogen fluoride to make uranium rods. Oh, this is tricky, isn't it? Okay, yes, and the reactor is going to want the rods version, so we definitely have to get to this part. It's not saying you can't make these in robotic assemblers, that this has to be an assembler. Interesting. Maybe that's just an oversight. Either way, it looks to me like we're going to need a couple more settling tanks, and thus acid and slurry and all that. So I probably will want to have trucks bring the uranium over and just do it over here where we've already got lots of access to acid. I think that's going to be the easiest way. You're going to need your own crusher as well. That part should be fine. So 2 settling tanks. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to end up being able to pipe any of this stuff in, so it's almost certainly going to have to be just everything trucked in anyway, so it doesn't really matter where this lives. We'll just put it, I don't know, here, I guess. Alright, so one of you is going to be making the yellow cake, the other one's going to make the hydrogen fluoride. Both of you will want access to acid. And I did not make this a very nice way to get at this. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just do something like that then. Okay. Alright, and then we need a crusher down here nearby for the one of the settling tanks. It doesn't matter which one, but we need a crusher. And we might as well just do this right? So if I put this on this side, I guess this one can be the side that does that one. Because maybe we can at least pipe in some portion of this. So that is going to be the one that's doing the yellow cake. Well, they both end up going straight to this enrichment plant anyway, so I guess it doesn't actually matter which one's which. Okay. Either way, that's the one that's going to have the toxic slurry. So that's the one that needs to get its pipe onto this pipe here. Okay. Let's bring that up and over somewhere like that, because I'm definitely going to want ramps all over the place so that I can get at this building right here. Right now it can't even be accessed, so let's definitely fix that before it's a problem. Okay. Otherwise we get problems like this. And you may have trapped yourself in there anyway, because these are probably too close together. Okay. Well, then why don't we... Oh no. Just move this over a couple of squares. Just so there's slightly easier access, right? Something like that. Doesn't matter too much, I guess. So that's a bit of a waste of acid, but that's fine. It's fine, you have no trouble keeping up, so you'll be fine. But yeah, getting stuff to this one is gonna be... Cargo ship low on fuel. Oh, we don't have enough hydrogen up here. Okay. Yeah, because we don't have enough hydrogen, period. Okay. We have ways to fix that. Alright, what was I doing? Right, so this one's going to be tricksy to get into, but all it really needs is rock. So maybe we can do something with that. Get a little storage somewhere. It'll be a messy conveyor, but if we get a little rock storage somewhere outside of this chain, it won't be as big a deal. Although I guess they can get in here well enough with these. Maybe it's not that relevant anyway. Piping all this in is already going to be such a mess. Okay, so both of them are going to go to the enrichment plant. I can't pre-build that because I don't know about it yet. It's going to give me the enriched uranium and the depleted uranium. And I don't know how big that building is, so I can't even really build the assembler for it yet to do these. Okay. Leaving a legacy, yeah, very nice. So what does one do with the depleted uranium? I guess for now, nothing. I guess it's just going to be dumped. That's not ideal. And obviously, I guess later we can do something with it, but for now, I guess it's just going to be dumped. That's not great. But fair enough. Alright, we'll have lots. So even though not much is being hauled back at a time anymore, or yet, We should have enough stored up by the time all this is built that I think we'll get away with it. Alright, well what I'm going to do then is I'm going to pause here and let that research finish. Clearly power is a problem, but I'll keep an eye on it, and it should be okay. We'll get by, everything will be slow, but anyway, I'll be back. Okay, we are back. Research is up to 99%, so we're basically there. I made one teensy change while you were gone. I added vegetables in here, just because I got sick of seeing, can't store all the vegetables. I don't think this is going to run very often, because we're making enough meat trimmings, but if ever once in a while they happen to run that, not a big deal. So, there we go. There is our uranium. Right, so... Well, not that this stuff's built yet anyway, but we can at least queue up the rest. So now, by the time all that is done, we know we're going to have yellow cake and hydrogen fluoride, so we now need the enrichment plant. You are a decently sized building. Maybe we'll put you up here and just play with belts. Or I guess I could put you over here, maybe that might be even easier. Yeah, let's put you over here. And then just raise this pipe. I think that will be the easiest way. So you were the one that was taking the crushed uranium ore. I don't know why. Oh, probably because I copied the thing, so it brought the settings with it too. Yeah, no, we don't want that. We want that. Same with you, do not do that. You should be doing the hydrogen fluoride for me. Okay, that makes more sense. You are going to be the uranium crushing. Okay. Oh, I guess this is a gas, right? Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Well, I was trying to figure out why it wasn't a lot of conveyor. Well, that would make a lot of sense. Okay, so now you can still be accessed from this side. The only thing we're going to have added coming out of you is slag and rock coming in, but you, again, you can be reached from this ramp. So I think that'll be fine. So we're now going to have enriched and depleted uraniums. Okay. Now, the enriched uraniums. Okay, they just need steel, so that just we're going to truck all that, that's fine, into an assembler. I am curious. Okay, there's uranium cells there. If I did do a robotic one. Oh, it really can't be. It has to be a non-robotic one. Isn't that interesting? Okay. Well, then I guess that's what you're going to get. We'll just put that nice and close here. And that way the actual transport should be nice and easy. It's a flat, okay. the depleted uraniums, I guess we'll just storage them, I guess? I don't really know what to do with them. And it's probably going to be quite a while before we can do anything with them, so I think I'm going to make a big one. Because I have absolutely no idea how long it's going to be before we can deal with them, so... Okay. All things being equal, that's this guy sorted. I think that was everything we needed to do here, right? Yeah, now we're just waiting for this. And then obviously for them to actually build all this stuff and all that, so. Okay. Hydrogen is recovering now, so I think we can shut at least one of these off, possibly both of them, but at least one. Okay. Alright, well what I'm going to do then is I'm going to wrap things up for today. And then between now and when I record tomorrow, I will let this research go. So tomorrow, when we start, we won't be at the same time. We'll be, you know, either done or very close to. So yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please leave a like and comment. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It really does help. Other than that, we'll catch you in the next one. Have a good one. See ya.